My athlete is my son, Walker. Walker is 41. Good heavens.
My athlete is Eli Reimer.
Our athlete is Ben, and he goes by Style Guy.
He is the man with the mustache and beard and kind of big curly hair, who is a sports fanatic and will talk to you about sports all the time.
That guy was the first American with Down syndrome to reach the base camp of Mount Everest, and only the second ever. And he's the youngest person with Down syndrome in the world to have ever done that. So that's Eli. But more importantly, he's my son.
He's just a fun guy. Loves to hang out with everybody. Loves to do the exercises. Loves to dance. Loves to talk. He's not always the clearest to understand, but he makes his way through it and gets his point across. He also has Down syndrome, and he just completes our life.
And we had a fairly, we saw friends, we'd go out to dinner, we went to the library, and he'd browse for an hour, and that all went away. So that's what's bad about the pandemic, is that it's really narrowed the life of Walker and his entire cohort. They've really narrowed down to very little.
A lot of his relationships had changed simply because you can't go hang out with that person now, or whatever that person's preferences or need because of fragile health to be socially distanced. So the interpersonal interface that Eli thrives on, being with people, sadly was very much interrupted. And so it's very, very challenging season.
I mean, there's been challenges for everybody, obviously. We increased those challenges by moving right at the beginning of the pandemic. So, everything kind of went off kilter for us for a number of reasons, but then the pandemic coupled on top of that. But, we moved from Oregon over to Florida. So that brought us a lot of different changes.
I think EBA Zoom is an amazing thing. There's nothing else like it. It has met some very deep needs for particularly people like my son. Who have special needs. It gives them something to look forward to. It's very hopeful for them. Again, it's very stimulating just intellectually for them, cognitively, for them to interact with others.
Oh, it's the sustaining foundation of life around here. It's one of the hinges of reality in our life, The fact is that is the most conversation with people other than his own cohort, what I want to say, just with typical peers or younger people that Walker gets in the course of a week.
One of the things that I really like about EBA and that I've always liked about EBA is that it's not just the exercise, it's that whole social and communication component that adds in. There's challenges that come with that. You see the challenges from the athletic side of it, I'm sure, with having the different needs for the athletes, and there's challenges with the communication, but all of it together just makes such a complete product for these participants, for these athletes. And, Ben is so much stronger for it. I mean, not just physically stronger, but emotionally stronger and independent. His communication skills he's struggled with that in the past, but because he has EBA Zoom, it strengthens it. The positives have definitely been there from EBA, and then it's really counterbalanced the negatives that the pandemic has brought to his life. So we're really grateful for that.
It's a really good time for him not only to practice physical skills, but definitely the social skills that you built into the program. That's really vital. Somebody asked you something that isn't just, what do you want for lunch? And you have to think about it, and you have to ask them. EBA is how we're making it through the pandemic.
Your volunteers they go above and beyond. They are there consistently. They come in, they're ready to go. They are always encouraging to the athletes. They just do such a fantastic job and really help Ben be part of the community, and to help him feel, gosh, I'm tearing up, to help him feel like he's important, like he has value. And that I don't say that lightly. Your volunteers really are the backbone to your organization, and their energy and their passion and everything that they do. I know it's hard. I mean, I know it's hard during these Zoom times, but everything that they do just really makes a priceless impact on the lives of not only Ben, but and the other athletes, but on their families too. So thank you, and huge shout outs to all of you.
Eli begins to tell us about his Thursday Zoom EBA call. He starts to remind us of it on Friday after, and then we hear about it every day until Thursday at 4:30. Thursday morning, it's, Dad, I have my Zoom call today at 4:30. Yes, I know. I've been hearing for the last 7 days now.